A political scandal over parliamentary culture has spread to the office of Michaelia Cash, who's been accused of sending attacking and demeaning messages about a female staffer. Senator Cash strenuously rejects the claims, which are contained in a formal complaint to the Department of Finance. Here's political reporter Jade McMillan at Parliament House in Canberra. Jade, so take us through the details of this.
Well, Joe, this complaint has been made by Rochelle Miller, a former Liberal staffer who featured in Monday night's Four Corners program about the workplace culture at Parliament House. Now, in that program, she revealed that she had previously been having a consensual affair with the now acting Immigration Minister, Alan Tudge. The relationship has since ended, and she says that she bitterly regrets it. Mr Tudge has also said that he regrets the hurt it caused his family and any hurt experienced by Ms Miller. But last week, Rochelle Miller lodged a complaint with the Department of Finance alleging that while she was working for Mr Tudge, he bullied and belittled her. Mr Tudge has said that he became aware of this complaint through the media, that he's not aware of any previous complaints, and that he expects the department will now look into it. But this document also makes allegations against the Employment Minister, Michaelia Cash. Rochelle Miller moved to her office in 2017 after leaving the office of Alan Tudge. She says that she told Senator Cash about the relationship, the fact that it had ended, and that Senator Cash was supportive and kind, and that the first few months in the new job were fine. But she claims that a new chief of staff, who has since departed the office, then started to undermine her, and also that the minister posted messages on the office WhatsApp group that she felt were attacking and demeaning. Rochelle Miller also alleges that eventually she feels as though she was subjected to a fake redundancy process, which there weren't any grounds for. Senator Cash has strenuously rejected claims of any adverse treatment of Miss Miller by her or her office. She says that she strongly disputes her version of events. She also says that both she and the office understood Miss Miller's personal circumstances, which is why support, leave and flexible work arrangements were offered to her. The Federal Treasurer, Josh Frydenberg, was asked about this issue this morning. Here's what he had to say.
We take these issues very seriously. That is a matter that is now being followed up by the Department of Finance, and my colleagues have both made statements, and I'll leave it at that.
And Jade, turning to the Labor Party now, earlier this week, Joel Fitzgibbon stepped down from the front bench, highlighting division over climate policy. Where does that all stand now?
Well, this has been a pretty messy week for Labor. It began with what sounds like a pretty heated row between former frontbencher Joel Fitzgibbon and the Labor leader Anthony Albanese over climate change policy in a shadow cabinet meeting on Monday night. Mr Fitzgibbon announced the next day that he was stepping down as the party's spokesman on agriculture and resources, and he argued that Labor had lost touch with its traditional voter base and shouldn't be overreaching when it comes to medium-term climate change targets. Now, Mr Fitzgibbon has called on the party's climate change spokesman, Mark Butler, to step aside and move to a different portfolio. He argues that Labor has lost several elections with Mr Butler in that role and that it's time for a fresh approach. The Deputy Labor leader, Richard Marles, has rejected that. He has defended Mr Butler's position.
I don't think it is the place of others in the party to be calling on members of the front bench to resign. Ultimately, we're elected to the front bench by the caucus, and the roles that we have are given to us by the leader. I think Mark Butler has done a superb job in his role in the story.
Deputy Labor leader Richard Marles there, and Joe, we have reached out to Mark Butler for a response.
Jade McMillan there in Canberra.